Hey folks, welcome back here to Norton Outdoors. We're out here under the barbecue shed here. Got the pit boss fired up. We're going to be doing a recipe out here today, and it's going to be no more other than baked beans. And we love our baked beans around here. It takes me back to when I was a kid, be outside playing, and Mom would have them baked beans and have them slid in. Boy, you could smell them things. Or seemed like between it and Beanie Weenies, kind of smelled kind of the same out there. I guess with the with the onions and everything cooking, and you could smell them out in the yard. And so I really enjoyed it. So this kind of brings back all them memories. So that being said, we're gonna be out here with this recipe here. It's just my take on it. I know there is millions of recipes on baked beans. Many ways you can do them, but today we're going to be doing them this way here, and I'll show you how we're going to put it together. And we got several things. We got actually some a lot of people put ground meat in it. I do too, but today we're going to be using ground deer if you'd have it. And we'll get it browned up. Got some smoked sausage, maybe got a little bit of pulled pork left over, some onions and green pepper. I mean, we got a slew of stuff to go in it, but we'll show you how we're gonna put it together. So y'all hang around and we'll get right to it. All right, folks, here we go. Add in that ground deer. And it is gonna be good. We use this ground deer just about in everything, really. Turns out real good. You can use, if you got ground deer sausage, you can use it as well, or pork sausage, whatever you'd like. This is what we got in the freezer. Love eating it. So this is what we're gonna be browning up today. All right, folks, it is coming on down, getting browned up. We're not trying to burn it up or anything. We're just trying to get it, just get a little brown on it, and that should be good. As y'all well know, deer does not have a lot of fat as ground beef, so whenever you're browning this up, you want to put best thing to do is put you a little pat of butter or two in it. It browns it up just fine. So y'all hang in there. We'll get to putting it together. All right, folks, got the ground deer all browned up and set aside. Just a little bit more of that butter. We're gonna go in with the smoked sausage. We'll get it browned up just a little bit. And then we'll go a little further. I tell you, if you hadn't had any baked beans like this, you could, like I said earlier, you could just make a meal. You could just make a meal out of these beans here. Got plenty of meat in them, got good beans. Now I'll show you in just a few minutes the beans we're going to be using. So that's what we had. We'll get this sausage browned up, get a little color on it, spread them out here. Boy, that's going to be good. I was just going to say this right here. Have you ever had that one out there? Say if you was at it over at the lake, or everybody else took off to the beach or took off fishing, or if you was down at down at the hunting camp, there's always going to be somebody to kind of stay back and do the cooking. And most times they're pretty good cook too. But I really do enjoy, especially these old cloudy, kind of rainy days out here. Be out here at the pit. doing some cooking, maybe throwing a recipe together. Hey, or just simply having some burgers and dogs. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. That's the way we always did it in the, down in the South. And I know a lot of other people done it as well, but hey, man, it's awesome. I love it. If I had plenty of time, I'd just stay here all the time. But anyway, we'll get back down here to this sausage. My goodness, I want you to look. Look at that sausage. It's getting a little good color on it, so we'll let it go just a little bit longer, and we'll get on with the rest of the recipe. All right, folks, we're back. Got the sausage browned up. We're fixing to go back in with a little pat of this butter right here. Right where that sausage and the deer was ground up. What we're going to be doing now is going to be sweating in these peppers and onions. And what that'll do is get some of the moisture out and get a little seasoning and a little color on it too. And that way, when we get to putting the baked beans together, all the salt, it'll kind of concentrate on the sauces and the seasonings. Keep some of the moisture out. But we'll let these sweat down. Boy, I tell you what, nothing else, these things smell good. Man, these peppers and onions remind me. We used to go to the big fair down toward South Georgia here, and man, you get out there and start smelling them peppers and onions, and they used to have them Polish sausages, all that good stuff out there. Man, they wasn't nothing like that. If you wasn't hungry, you'd get hungry pretty quick. So, y'all hang in there. We'll get out here and we'll get this, get the rest of these peppers and onions sweated down. We'll get on with it. I'd like to say this: through a miracle of time, these onions and peppers are done. Ooh, whoa, check it out. Ooh-wee. Them things are gonna be good. Hey folks, welcome back. Hey, I was just gonna take this opportunity to say, if you hadn't already, go right over to the button there and smash the bell icon. Go ahead and like and go ahead and subscribe, and that way any more videos like this, when I upload them, you'll be sure to get them. And we got a lot more videos over on the channel, so go over and check it out. There's quite a few, and but we're gonna go ahead and get back to this these baked bean recipe here. Get this thing together. So y'all stick around. All right, folks, got everything kind of put together and prepared. So we're gonna put this thing together and show you how we do it. And these things turn out pretty good every time. And like I said, whether you're in the backyard, over at the lake, down at the deer camp, or maybe at a reunion, these things here are a hit every time. So here we go. We'll get with it. What we're going to start out with is the main thing here, and that is going to be the beans. And what we're going to be using is some good old Navy beans. Good old Navy beans. These here pretty much come out of come out of a can here, and just been rinsed really good. So we'll start out with them. We'll go ahead and add some of the ground deer meat here. It's gonna be full. It's gonna be full. And we'll go ahead with some of the sausage. Put the sausage in there. All right. All right, got some of this pulled pork I had left over out of a couple of pork butts we'd smoked them earlier. Add that in there. This is going to be kind of a hearty baked bean right here, but like I said, you ain't tried it. Here's our onions and peppers. Like I said, it's going to be full. It's going to be good and hearty. Real good. If you ain't ever tried it, give it a little kind of a stir, a little bit. Get it broke down in there with each thing we put in here. And like I said, this is a great recipe. Like I said, there's millions out there. Everybody's got their own little take, and I bet each one of them's good. And hey, in fact, anyone, you know, y'all see something you think ought to try, or y'all got a good recipe, put it in the comments. I'd love to read through and maybe even try it. So, all right, what we're gonna go in with next is folks, is I got a little bit of liquid smoke. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna drop that in. Just a little bit, don't take much. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce, maybe a tablespoon, a little more. Got some good old ketchup. Whoa! All right, got the ketchup in. What we're gonna do, of course, most everybody does this, but just a little squirt of mustard, a little bit more. All right. Then what we're gonna do is go ahead and add, last but not least, some good old barbecue sauce. You gotta have barbecue sauce. Gotta have barbecue sauce. Use your favorite barbecue sauce. This is roughly about a cup, or a little, probably just a little more. You gotta have that brown sugar. This is a light brown sugar. Man, I tell you, you hadn't tried this recipe right here, it's gonna be a good one. And you just gotta get it all stirred up. Get that sauce in there real good. Brown sugar. And as we're stirring this up, I'm gonna put let me get it stirred up just a little bit more. We're gonna give a good, I tell you what, when this gets, you just ain't gonna believe this. When this gets to cooking, it's gonna get to smelling good. And then I'll give it a little bit of barbecue rub. You know, a little good dust of that barbecue rub. And you can adjust the taste to your liking. After all, it's gonna be your baked beans. These are mine. So I'm gonna do them like, you know, like I like, and you do them like you like. But like I said though, on a serious note, y'all drop them in, and I may have to add just a little bit more sauce, but what we may do is get them cooking down, because a lot of times they turn out just right. You want them saucy though, good and saucy, because that's the way I like them. So, all right, folks, look at here. Everybody's like it. More sauce. Yeah, you want your beans good and saucy. To start out with, you can always cook them down and get them just to the thickness that you like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like that beans being saucy. And we'll see how that does. We can always, like I said, once they get to cooking and everything gets incorporated, nothing like it, I'll tell you. And I got the pulled pork in. Usually I add some bacon in, but since I got that smoked pulled pork, we're just gonna go with it. Now, if I was doing more of a plain, kind of a more simple baked bean, I would maybe add, you know, some bacon in. But this right here is gonna be really good. Like I said, this just kind of a meal of its own. I tell you what, a good bowl around a good campfire with this, and you'll say, wow. Okay, all right, let's finish up. All right, folks, let's get these things on the old pit out here. They're just waiting for that heat. I'm gonna set these here on this pan, because believe it or not, that pan of baked beans right there feels like it weighs about 30 pounds. No, but it's easier to maneuver back and forth on this, and we're gonna just let it set in, get a little smoke. We'll come back here in a little bit and we'll check it out. So y'all hang in there with us, and we'll get these beans going. Let them start beaning. All right, folks, we're back out here at the pit. It has been about an hour, so let's take a peek. You can see where it's kind of getting that little, kind of where it's kind of browning a little bit, thickening it up a little bit. This is gonna be time. I like to stir mine probably just a couple of times. Yeah, you can see how that's really come together and really incorporated. That's the way you like it. You don't want to stir it too much. You just kind of want to, you know, get some of them colors back down in the baked beans. And like I said, just give it a good stirring, not too much, and we should be ready to set and let it continue to go. So we will get back here in a few minutes and we'll check it. But just be patient. Let these things go. It may take several hours, but I guarantee you won't be disappointed. So y'all hang in there with us. Folks, it's been about, I guess it's been another maybe couple and a half hours since we've been out and checked it earlier. And these baked beans are done. And we just can't wait to get us a good taste of them. So yeah, let's see here. We'll go ahead and get these things out. As you can tell, these things are done. So I mean, you can tell they're pretty much done. So we will get these things off here and get them over here to the table, and we will get a bite of these things. Get them bowled up. All right, folks. Hey, it's been about 15 minutes. We got them over here to the table, and These beans are, man, these baked beans are done, and I just wish you could smell these things, man. These things are gonna be, they are awesome smelling. They're gonna be awesome tasting. Just take a look at these things once more. What we're gonna do, I'm thinking about, let's see here. I think I'm gonna get it right here. I think I'm gonna get me a scoop right out of there. All right, let's get them things bowled up here. See what we're working with. See what we're working with. All right, folks, we got these things. I want you to just take a look at there. You can see the pulled pork. Got the ground deer meat. Man, that sausage. I guess them cooked a total cook. They were in between 3.5 to 4 hours. Hey, we was in and out doing a few other things, so hey, it worked out great, you know. So I'll go ahead and take a bite of these things, see what we're working with. Wow. Now I tell you what, you know how you always cook something and y'all put something together and you go, well, I wish I'd have put this, put that. These things is absolutely, they're the whole flavor. I mean, it's complete. Got the sausage, taste the pepper and the onions, taste some of the rub. But what makes it better than anything is with the brown sugar and the barbecue sausage all getting together. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I taste a little of the smoke on it. These would, sometimes if you got several people out there, you may want to make 2 pans of these because they're not going to last. The sausage, everything. I mean, it's just the perfect. Beans got the right bite. I mean, they're awesome. Yeah, be sure to. And you ain't got to have the exact this or that and other. You can learn, just trial and error. You know, you fix them like you like. If you fix them one time and you want some more, you want maybe want them a little bit more sweet, or maybe some more barbecue sauce, or more, or like I said, more saucy, or maybe say you want more sausage in it, or you don't want. You know, you can take, put in what you want, leave out what you want, however. But these things, I'm gonna get one more little bite, but. Man, y'all gonna have to try this. This right here is just awesome. All right, folks, we're back. Can't tell you enough how good them are. You're just gonna have to try it for yourself. These things have turned out very good. And hey, get out in the woods, down at the deer camp, over to lake, go out, maybe at a picnic area, wherever you want to, or if you want to, right in your home at the kitchen. That's fine. These things turn out great, and I think you'll enjoy them. I do appreciate y'all hanging out here at the pit with me today as we put these this baked bean recipe together. I hope maybe you've seen something, or maybe different, a little something that you can do. Again, I ain't above learning things, or maybe adding to. So if y'all have any ideas or anything, drop them in the comments. I like getting the comments, and I try to read each and every one of them. And so that being said, I really did. I have enjoyed being out here today with y'all, and we'll go ahead and close out. And hey, y'all try these beans. Check the channel out. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. We'll be sure to try to get back out and do a few more recipes. I got a few more under my hat, and maybe with some wild game. So So y'all go over and check the channel out, and I do appreciate it. And till next time, take care of yourself, take care of one another, folks, and we'll catch you next time.